What's up, guys? Just want to give you a quick devo today. It's Psalm 16:11, and what that says is, "Thou wilt show me the path of life. In Thy presence is fullness of joy. At Thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore." And that's a pretty simple verse. Pleasure and joy come from the hand of God. But if we think about it kind of in light of what we experience and what we already know about the world, is that's kind of the opposite side of things, as where we sometimes end up seeking our joy and our pleasure, which is from the things of this world. And we know that there's a constant struggle within us, like we talked about before, that there's a struggle within us, in our hearts, that we have to fight. But there's also, the struggle with the things of the world. There's a struggle with our own lust for other things, or our struggle with wanting things of the world, thinking that it's going to make us happy, or that we're going to find joy in it, or that it's going to fulfill us. And that's not an uncommon thing, and it's something that the world struggles with, and it's something that we all struggle with. But I think this verse has a really cool point in that those things only come from the hand of God. If you look at Hebrews in chapter 11, it talks about Moses and how he left the fleeting pleasures of sin because he was looking for the reward. And from that, we understand that sin and the joy, or the pleasure that we get from that, whatever it is, it's fleeting. It lasts for a minute. It may feel good for a little while, but then after that, it doesn't last. There's no lasting value to it. You do it and it's over. And a lot of times, the consequences of that end up being worse than any of the joy that you get from it. Would make it worth it. The reward is bad consequences, whereas the reward of being faithful to God and for seeking our pleasure and our joy in our faith in Him, the reward for that is everlasting. And the reward for that will fulfill us and be our satisfaction forever. So there we just kind of see two opposite ideas of where you find joy, where you find your fulfillment. Most importantly, in Psalm 84, the Bible talks about how God doesn't withhold any good thing from those who walk uprightly, those who are righteous, those who follow Him. So we know that sometimes it's difficult, and it can be frustrating to have to turn away from the things that the world offers us, because we think we're missing out on something good. We're missing out on something that we're going to regret not experiencing. And that may be true for a little bit, but then we know that for all of eternity, for an everlasting time, we're going to have the reward and fulfillment, and God's not going to hold anything back from us. God's going to let us have all of the good things in life and all of the good things in eternal life, as long as we seek our joy and our fulfillment from Him. So I just think that's a super important thing. It's a simple truth, and it's something that we already know, but it's one of those things that it's important to be reminded about, and we have to just keep thinking about it and keep fighting that battle every day, and understand that it can be hard for a time to choose good, to choose God, but in the end, the reward's worth it. So I hope you guys will just take that into your mind today. I hope that'll be an encouragement to you just to live in a righteous way, and just to the best of your ability, just to follow God in that respect, in choosing to find your joy in Him instead of in the world. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. Look forward to seeing you soon.